Hi, welcome back to the Talkathon show. My name is Shalom. I am here once again, 2025. Happy New Year. We are back with hotter topics, with more insights, and I don't know, mention it all. So, last year we had quite a number of events that we were not able to, talk about or dissect and, look into. Today we come on a fresh show with fresh minds and fresh ideas. And as usual, I'm with our guests and I'm also with colleagues. You all will know.
Yes, Matthias. Last year, Happy New Year, everyone. Last year I was selling tomatoes, but now I've changed the business. Now I sell pancakes. Yeah, so you can order and we see.
At this point, I'm your co-host of this show because almost every talkathon I'm present, but I'm always happy to give my opinion. My name is Edna, and I'm delighted to be here.
Yes, and then our guest.
Happy New Year. Elijah Kamukama. I'm a lawyer with Alba Advocates. Yeah, do all legal work. Yeah.
Yes, that's the man to reach out to in case you have any legal issues.
I
For
have
us,
a legal issue. I hope you don't have a legal issue.
if we have a legal issue,
Hey,
straight.
I hate criminal law. Yeah, mostly.
You don't
corporate
like
and
criminals.
commercial. They're usually broke.
But the
The rich
corporates
don't
are
commit
criminals
crime.
as well. The corporates can also be criminals.
Only anti-corruption. The rich don't commit crime.
What do they do? What do you mean?
The rich,
Guys,
yeah.
we shall not get into that.
Even crimes,
Even crimes, but so man. So yes, like we were saying, a recap of last year, there were quite a number of events, and the highlight of the year was as we were coming to the end, was more about our legend, our artist, Dr. Chameleon. And our topic is coming to the fact that are we allowed to confront our parents in cases where there are issues like or when they hurt us? So the son came out to, address the issue in public, and quite a number of, comments have come up, quite a number of, sorts of advice, this and that. Now, my question here is, are the children allowed to call their parents out or hold them accountable in cases where they feel they're dissatisfied and where they feel they need to come out and help them? I don't know what do you guys think?
You see, if you're a child, you need to be a child. And you just leave a parent to be a parent. Why do you advise a parent? Why do you talk about a parent? If you see the Bible and you see Job is a child of God.
Mm-hmm.
He reaches at a certain point and is suffering more. He questions God.
So in cases where you see your parents
And
losing
God,
their life, you're not supposed to
Yeah.
come out and talk
they are
to them?
parents. And I was saying, and God asked Job, who are you to question me? Now, a parent sat and planned to give birth to you. You are now 20 years. You're questioning him. Seriously? In African traditional society, you would even be abandoned to you. Even they will chase you from the family.
You haven't
I have a
Eh?
question for Matthias.
Yes.
What is holding accountable?
You can't hold accountable to a child as a parent. How?
I mean, their life matters. What do you mean? Like, because you're going to talk to, you're supposed to talk to this person, like, on even a friendly level, not just being a parent.
You see, even Abamarcus, what he did.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the Bible says that first settle your issues as a family. When it fails, go out. They should have sat as a family, but you don't just bring all issues
they
in
have
public.
Not sat?
What shows that they
I
sat?
think they've not had
You
conversations.
because there was no camera.
Because what you have to know is Chameleon is doing what it all takes for those kids to be okay.
There is no. I feel like there is no deeper form of love than wanting to see the person that you love progress in their lives And you can only do that by holding them accountable. But what I asked your question, what holding accountable means. Holding someone accountable is respectfully and lovingly talking to someone and then asking them to take action, change this weakness that you have is going to deter you from going here. And I think what Abba Marcus was doing was holding his father accountable, and it was like a call to action. I don't think Chameleon, no matter how many women he gets, I don't think you'll ever experience the kind of love that Abba Marcus showed him by putting out that video. Yeah, I'm just telling you.
What do you think?
Abba Marcus is Chameleon's son, right?
Yes.
The one who claimed Chameleon beat up the mom.
He
Yes. He did claim though.
Okay, I'm just saying.
What do you mean by he claimed?
Well,
He didn't claim.
we're in there. But my opinion about it is that was wrong. What he did was wrong. And it's wrong for this reason. First of all, his mom was not stupid not to tell the world that this guy beat me.
She did.
She did. She actually came out and spoke about it eventually after healing and going through all that torture.
Was it after Abba Marcus or before?
Before
Before Abba
Abba Marcus.
Yeah, well, what I think is that he was not in position to say it. He was not a victim or the perpetrator. It was the mom's story to tell and not his. He doesn't know how she would have wanted it out and the extent to what it could cause. So, the best he could have done is tell the father, I'm not happy with what you used to do to mommy.
But do you think he didn't tell the father? Because by the time the child comes out to talk about
On my social
my
media.
father,
Yes, and that's my point. That's my point.
do you think
That
they
is
didn't do
where
it at the back?
that is where it should have stopped. It should never have come out to the public.
I believe you saw the video of Chameleon being taken into hospital on a bed, right?
Mm.
Did it have to get to that extent for the child to, come out and speak? Because that is what brings out the pain. That is what hurts the most. Seeing your father being dragged on a hospital bed, taken into hospital, and then not once, not twice, they've talked to this person. Please, alcohol is not good for you. This person has tortured your mother. Not once, not twice. You fought for your mother, it didn't work out, and she had to defend herself and leave.
Was there a proof
Then-
that it was alcohol leading Chameleon to
What
do that?
else?
The
No,
doctor said
no,
he has
see.
pancreatitis. Please, you don't need to.
Yeah,
Let
I
us
mean,
not
Yes,
that's what
yes.
out there, guys.
No, let's not focus on
On
another
ca-
issue.
yeah,
Anyway,
but
I wanted to
what
bring
we
Elijah
know-
Anyway, like you see,
I wanted to
I wanted to
bring
actually
Elijah, I
give it
wanted
as
to
an
bring it to
example.
speed. Abba, Marcus, Chameleon and Daniela separated long time ago,
Yes.
and as a result of domestic violence.
Yeah.
Now we
And
know.
Chameleon is like a domestic violence.
He's a violent
not
man.
the lady, Daniela.
Yes.
She's
the
like an
victim.
advocate
Yeah.
of against domestic violence and stuff, and she helps women and etc. That's like maybe her philanthropic work or philanthropist work or whatever. Now she had to tell a story on social media. She did tell a story about how she survived. She underwent domestic violence.
And what she
For
took
15
to
years.
overcome. Yeah.
And what she did to overcome this, what she did to heal. And so, yeah. And so Abba Marcus might have derived their confidence from there. But I agree with what Abba Marcus did and why. Why did I agree to this? He clearly explained himself. That gentleman does not miss his words. He explained why he has chosen to come on social media. He started the video by doing that. He said the reason why he has come to social media is because everyone around Dr. Chameleon just looks at him as a money machine. His managers are going to overbook him to shows. The bars give him alcohol. Everyone around him, his grandparents don't hold him. His parents, Chameleon's parents, do not tell him stop drinking alcohol, or even when they tell him, they don't actually care anymore. And the kid is watching this.
They really
So,
care.
Wait,
What do you-
I'm just showing you. I'm just showing you
Sorry.
what he explained. He said, and so I'm coming to you guys, the public. You look like you love this person more than all these people. Do you understand? And because you love this person more than all these people, you're going to hold him accountable. A bar is not going to give Chameleon alcohol beyond the normal limit. If they see this guy fainting on the road, they're going to help him. If right now a border guy sees Chameleon lying down on the road, he's going to help him because of that video that Abamakers did. I need to understand let's not go into families, because we see the only reason, I feel like celebrities, the only reason as to why maybe it's making so much news is the difference is that for them, everything they do is in the camera and it's in the limelight. And so we shouldn't be discussing, this should have been a family issue. No, this is a celebrity. And so we are not celebrities, that's why our issues are. Otherwise, if there were cameras in our lives,
You know,
right now, Matthias, if you touch the camera in your life, your father, your mother, your siblings, it would make news. We would be like, Matthias, this is how you've been living. And
Unless
we are judging Chameleon's family and we are judging Abamakers because they are celebrities.
do you know why? How old is Abamakers?
Like 16, 19, 19,
Something like
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 19.
Yeah.
He's
not a
actually
child.
young.
He's an
But
adult.
do you know why children are not allowed to make decisions on their own?
He's not a child.
I'm just saying.
What do you mean by children?
Like children.
When you're describing
like
children.
18 and below.
Mhm.
Do you know why they're not allowed to make decisions on their own?
Of course
He's
they are
turned
not.
18.
They have not.
Yeah.
They have not.
Children are not allowed to make decisions on their own because they are ordinarily, a normal child is a stupid being. They have not developed well enough to have good judgment and say, this I should leave, this
At
I
the age
should
of
leave, this.
19, if a child can reason better
Even
than
19, even 19 is questionable, but you see,
Yeah, and then after talking
this
about
is-
saying
this is what I'm
children
saying.
are stupid, I have a question.
this is what I'm saying. I was also a stupid child.
Okay.
I was a stupid version
No.
of myself as a child.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, this is what I mean.
Mm.
It is very stupid of Abamakers to think that the public will hold Chameleon accountable.
Are you saying
more than
Chameleon?
him,
Are you
his
deriding the
parents.
fact that Abamakers is stupid from him being a child?
Yes,
Or he's
he will
adult?
definitely regret his
above 18.
decision when he's 40.
He will not.
He will regret his decision.
Maybe
Why
he'll
is
say,
40?
Yes.
his dad won't be dead, number one.
Well, it
At least
doesn't
he has
matter
a
whether he's
bigger
dead or not.
The
He will
bigger picture
regret
is that
the
he
decision.
will not.
But
Because he did it at
But
a
if
young
the dad
age.
had died at the hands of his managers, of his grandparents, and he did nothing in his power,
How are you going to help
as a child,
Chameleon?
his biggest resource is social media.
Abamakers now told you, how are you going to help Chameleon?
If I saw Chameleon on the road, lying down on the road because he's drunk, I would help him and
you
tell
can
him,
help him
because
even
of
if he's not
Abamakers?
drunk.
hold on,
Because
Matthias.
of
If I found
Abamakers?
Abamakers on the road, and I mean Matthias, Chameleon on the road drunk with you, and you're all like sleeping on the road like you're tapped out, I would take Chameleon to the hospital because I know he has pancreatitis and he'll die there. You wouldn't.
No, like
You wouldn't.
trust
It's
me.
like-
If you find like Chameleon the way how he is, if he's lying on that road, you will probably help him out. Whether you saw the video
Well, you
or
should
not,
help him.
but you know he's
No,
Chameleon.
no.
Yeah.
Let me
No,
tell you
it's
something.
different.
Have you ever been to a club?
If you
see
know
the
that,
people like tapped out there and he's just sleeping like this.
A black is out.
And you're like, you wouldn't.
You're bringing
But
a
if
situation
Chameleon
of
did that-
even you find
but if
Chameleon
right
in
now,
a bad doing
with
so you
Chameleon's
help him.
situation,
Yes,
you
because
can.
of yes,
if,
blacks are
if
also
I black out in the
pancreatitis.
bar,
he would.
help me to hospital. I don't have to be Chameleon for you to help me.
Would you help baby?
How many people have you helped in the bar? When
But
it comes to
that's
example?
So you can't. But
How
in,
many?
in generally,
I
children
know.
are supposed to be children.
Because of the no.
Yes.
Because of
Let's
what's
leave
the
Western
definition of
culture.
a child? What's the definition of a child?
A child. A child.
Hey, what is a child?
Because for me, I'm a child in my parents' eyes, and I'm 26.
Yes.
27. I'm turning 27.
Yes.
And I'm
What's
a
a
child in my
child?
parents' eyes.
You're still a child.
Exactly.
Yes.
In
I'm
your
a child in
family,
my-
you
You
are.
should not.
So,
you
yeah,
see, you
there's
cannot
something you
come
have
and
to
say, now, Muzei, you should not deal with this person anymore. You don't know
Guys,
better.
It depends on how you approach. One is Chameleon. Abamakers has grown for all these 19 years of his life,
Not
seeing the father. He knows him. He knows his personality.
Who
He
paid
knows him when
Abamakas's
he's
There is a
angry.
big gap. We
No.
need to
Who paid
accept-
Abamakas's
There is a big,
tuition?
a big
Of
gap.
course.
Eh?
You guys.
Who paid Abamakas's tuition?
Chameleon.
That's right.
Does Abamakas know where Chameleon used to get that
Whose
money?
role is it though?
Eh?
What is the role
what
of a
part
parent?
of the video did he say that
That
my father doesn't pay
But
my
anyway.
tuition,
Exactly.
my father is stupid.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm saying.
believe him,
No.
I don't trust.
Chameleon-
He said, I love my father.
Chameleon
so
does
much,
not
and
meet
because
money.
I love my father
Yes.
and I'm so far from
Chameleon
him, I can't
does
hold
not
my-
meet money. The managers is abusing. I want to make Chameleon the money.
But she's going to die.
Everyone dies. Everyone dies.
Oh no! I think
I'm-
Abamakas
And,
would have never have
those
gone
guys
to
are
school.
brand ambassadors of the alcohol. They are like.
Abamakas would never have gone to school.
Now
It's fine for those
Gandawaraji
people.
will not give Chameleon a gig. Why? Because he
Because of
would
Abamakas.
die.
Because of
because now
Abamakas.
understanding
He
his
would
life.
die.
So you think
But
he's
that's
going to
not his
stop
life.
drinking because of?
If Abamakas
He's
had
not going to
stood up
stop
speak
drinking,
about
but
it.
he's going to reduce. Do you know by the time your child holds you accountable,
Do
one,
you know how far you've gone?
you have failed as a man.
By the time
As a
your
parent,
child,
As a man,
By the time-
as an individual,
No.
you fail to hold yourself accountable. Like you have no control over your drinking issue, and so someone else has to help you. And
Does he know the reason why
your
Chameleon
friends
drinks?
have the reason we all
Yeah.
get stressed. We all get stressed.
Yeah, but does he know the reason why?
Why was he beating Daniela?
Man, I was not there, so I don't have
Exactly.
proof that
That's
he
the-
was.
like that's the same thing.
So that's what I'm saying.
Should
You
we
can't
go?
come
Should
and
we
hold
go
me accountable of something
Should
you
we
don't
go
know.
drinking and die? Should we go drinking and die?
Drinking is a choice.
I don't think you've ever lost a
It's-
relative or a family
But
It's
member
a
to
choice.
alcohol.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a choice. It's
Death,
a choice.
death.
Death actually opens up your eyes because by the time you lose someone to alcohol, it opens your
The
eyes.
solution to Chameleon's
And if you
problem,
lose someone,
if he's going through
you
something,
definitely
he should
have to
go
call
for
them out.
therapy. That is the solution
Because-
to Chameleon's problem, and not drink alcohol to the point of death. I mean, your doctors have told you that you have HIV, for example, and they're telling you you have HIV, and you're there sleeping around there, and then you're like, I'm sleeping around because I'm stressed. You're going to die. You're going to
In the
die.
long run.
Your viral load is going to
A
increase,
choice.
and you're going to die.
What do you mean by-
Chameleon,
so
let me
what
tell you, those guys to make such monies, they will go to bars and sing.
Matthias,
from
let me
there.
draw
There's
for
no
you
way
a
how they
picture.
will.
Let me draw for you a picture. Let me ask you, don't mention that as an argument. Your father has diabetes. And Kakira Sugar Works has hired your father as a brand ambassador
Brand
to
ambassador.
promote sugar. And your father is, because he's a brand ambassador, he's drinking sugar and everything. His water, he wants
I
sugar.
really don't
His
know
tea,
why
he wants
you made
sugar.
that
He's
comparison.
everything.
It's a
I'm just
very unfair comparison.
no, I'm giving you an example. He's saying that this people are.
Let's give it a
He
chance.
said it's a source of income. I'm just giving you.
Yeah.
Kakira and alcohol are
No, I'm just,
sugar
I'm
and
just,
we're talking
alcohol.
about sources of
comparing
income.
Kakira with diabetes. I'm giving you a reason as to why Chameleon cannot drink more alcohol than like the way he was taking it. He's saying that alcohol companies hire them as brand ambassadors. So I'm doing for you a scenario. As a child, you're seeing your father drinking himself to death. Here, drinking sugar. The more he drinks sugar, the more he dies. On top of that, Britannia gives
Biscuits.
biscuits, gives your dad a brand deal of like 20 million. You're going to school, he's giving you fees, you're living a good life, whatever. But your dad is drinking biscuits and you can see they have amputated his leg.
For how long?
That's why he's getting money.
And your dad is
that's
going
not
is
getting money,
drinking
guys.
and eating himself to death.
It's not about getting
You would
money.
hold your dad accountable like, Daddy, you discard that sugar.
I think I would even not come to the media, even if we say that
Exactly.
this guy
Now I'm also
came
going to
the
point for you
media.
another picture of Abamakas. Your dad has sent you to the UK to study. And he's the one paying for you fees from this sugar thing. But the people around him are all saying, the more he drinks sugar, the more he gets money. So let's keep quiet. Everywhere you're going, they're giving him Kakira sugar, nice biscuits. Kakira sugar, nice biscuits. Your dad is going to die.
You see,
You go to social media because everyone knows him as a brand ambassador for Kakira. Like, guys, I know my dad is a legend, he's an artist, he's a star or whatever, but please, my father is going to die. Help me hold him accountable. If Kakira Sugar brand drops that brand deal, I wouldn't feel so hard. Why? Because my father's life is being saved. Look at that.
You see-
Paint a different
you
picture.
see-
You
you
guys
see.
are all. I'm telling you, the difference is that these people are celebrities, and you're not a celebrity.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
what-
cannot look at it in the eyes of like these people are human beings, and so they're living.
And they're living
a life that you
maybe
can easily
because they
live.
have reasons
Yeah.
and what.
What I'm saying
I'm on
is,
Chameleon's side, Abamaka's side forever. In fact, we're going to fill up National Stadium with our song.
let me tell you this one. What you have to know is this, eh? First of all, to maintain life in those sides, Western countries, it's very hard. The managers, this guy is coming out to point out, are bringing on gigs to Chameleon.
Which
For this guy to have a beautiful life in USA. You see, most people
Painted for you a picture, and you agree that you hold your father accountable.
No. I told you at the end I have to be a child, and also what you have to know is my dad has to make his own choices.
What does holding your father accountable makes you the best child he has ever had?
There's nothing wrong with holding him accountable.
But there is a way you have to do it.
Exactly.
Hey.
How you do it?
Now you agree with us, we shall close the shop because these guys are coming now.
No.
It's okay for me, it's going to
For you,
close the camera.
you need to say what you're getting.
You said how you do it.
Why you're getting it wrong? It's why you're coming out to say. I'm here on social media to tell people
told
that
you
when you
I've
find
explained
Chameleon,
how invalidates
the
his
reason
reason.
as to why.
Yes, we've had the reason, and we're telling you that how he did it,
it wasn't right.
it invalidated all the good reasons he had.
Yeah.
If he came with a good heart,
Hey.
yes, how
I'm
he
not-
did
Do
it.
you
I'm
guys
not
had
used.
no good heart by the
I'm
time he
not.
was doing
You know
If
what
he
they
had
say?
a good heart,
You know
to
when
do
they
it,
say that
then
Africans focus on non-issues? This is the picture of people who focus on non-issues. The issue is someone is dying, but they want to
We
know
hear you, the
how. I
European.
don't like how I've had this message, so I'm
Like, I
going to
don't
ignore
like how
it.
it's
We
coming
hear you,
out.
the
It's
European.
how it's
So
been
you will
portrayed.
find,
Madam Muzungu.
no, it's not even about being a Mzungu. So you'll find Camille on the road, you're like, since Abamaka has social media, let him die.
No, even if I found Chameleon on the road and he's lying there,
Well,
I
well,
would take
well,
like
if
his
I
like
found
as a
Abamakas,
human being.
I just
if
found
I
the whole
found
world that this
Abamakas,
debate is
I would
zero.
give him a whooping.
Hey, as an
whooping.
African,
A serious one.
You can't give a
Why?
good
no, those Western
why?
cultures you guys are
Guys,
developing
You
around
need to
there.
understand where Abamakas is coming from, because not once, not twice.
Which is
I would
okay.
like to inform you and give you a bit of background, probably why I also feel like he needed to come out and speak.
On social media.
In the previous years, there was an incident where Weasel beat his wife, and it was on the news. The mother to Weasel came out and defended the child. And I want you to all know, because this was on the social media platforms and everywhere. He beat the woman so badly, and of course, when she came out to report, the mother shielded. Then, out of the blue, time came by, there are videos of these people looking funny in public and whatnot. They definitely apologize over time, but the behavior was questionable. Why are you in a funny position with your fellow brother? You get. Time goes by, Daniela comes out to speak about her being in a violent relationship and how she was, tortured and all that, and how she had recovered and she's helping other women who are, dealing with gender-based violence. Time comes again. Please note, these are occurring issues. Time comes again. We are there. Chameleon holds an amazing concert, by the way. He filled up the whole, was it Sheraton? Something like that. He filled up the whole venue, and a few incidents later, the man is on a bed being ridden to hospital. Please note, this is a family that has lost a child before. And, in so many, AK-47, may his soul rest in peace. This is a family that has lost a child before. So by the time Abamakas came out, he's looking at the people around. We are enabling. From the mother, from the grandmother, please note, he's not looking at only just the father.
Yeah.
From the grandmother, you're enabling. From the so-called uncles, you are enabling. And by the time this person is being ridden into a hospital, is this a call for help? is this a call to the public? Like, guys,
Like
let's get serious.
even when they took him to the hospital, everyone's question was, what's wrong with him?
What's wrong?
Why is he being
We want to know,
Everyone
like,
wants to
you
know
know,
what
this,
wrong.
it's not like this
Chameleon
man
is
has
aging
been,
and is
Here.
like it has
No,
to
no, no,
grow
no,
like
the man-
sickness, yeah.
and the man
he's
still-
taking alcohol
See
and
that.
he's
The
dying.
man
I haven't watched
is
those
still-
videos, but well,
I'm like still bringing
And like
it out.
everyone around him is just taking video.
Everyone is literally, these are people, because this is a sickness, I don't think it just came out of the blue and, you know, it started one day and they're telling you have 2 years to left if you do not stop.
Yeah.
I want you to understand this.
but how old
This
is
is
Chameleon?
Chameleon is
Chameleon.
40-something.
We grew up watching Chameleon. 40.
Thank you. That's
Yeah,
the
it's
thing.
Chameleon should be
But
in
you
his
see how
get prone to
he has
sickness, eh?
talent?
Chameleon should be in his 50s.
I think you should never
Nonetheless.
spend your mind. People actually reach their career peak when they're still young.
When they're still young.
I grew up watching Chameleon.
Exactly.
Yes,
This
people
is
reach
why
their
we're
career
trying
peak.
to
I was
preserve
an
the
infant
man.
when Chameleon was
So-
booming in East Africa.
Yes,
Yes,
people reach
exactly.
their peak when they are.
Oh,
And
Chameleon
that is
was
why
20
we're
years
saying
old.
he was literally,
would have even been-
He was 20 years old when he was
He was
alleged.
5 years old.
Ah.
He's lying. That's the passport
his
age.
conscious?
It's not his
No,
actual
people
age.
actually
What do
reach
you mean
their
by
peak
his passport
when
age?
they are
No.
young.
But this is something.
He could have-
Chameleon is
This
like
is something
Museveni.
that didn't come up one night. It is something that has been there, and these children have looked for sorts of all avenues to help, but they didn't. They've looked for all avenues to get an audience because even deep down inside the family, they're not getting it. So now we have reached a point where the child has to come out and beg the public, like, guys, it's my father. We are saving his life. Don't give him alcohol. Don't do this. And then someone came out and started, they're lecturing the child. What do you mean?
When they are doing this, there is some ways you can handle that, not to come to the public.
That child.
Let me tell you what
needs
he's
an
doing. You
ass
think
You can't whoop a child for calling you out.
ass whooping.
I mean, he's calling my child and be like, Daddy,
And
what you're doing
and,
is
and,
wrong.
and what
Why
shows
did
that
you
the
tell me
mother is
something?
doing nothing?
Let me
What
tell you-
the grandma is
Let me
doing
tell you
nothing.
people. Let me just tell you.
What do you...
Are we almost done?
No.
I think we shall not break generational curses in this generation.
Because if we have this mindset of,
No. Listen.
What do you mean
listen.
by Mzade
Eh,
Tasovia?
Well, me, I believe the curses have started with this generation.
Yes.
Before there were no
There
curses.
were no curses.
Before
We were
life
okay.
was okay. The
Well,
curses have now started.
the life looked
The
like
curses
but
are set-
I
Yeah.
feel sorry for the coming generations.
Hey,
It's a
children want to be
ridiculous
parents.
idea.
Parents want to be
Generation
great children.
on time.
guys,
Yeah,
you'd
that's
see
why
your-
we
you,
are.
you'd be the younger, you're just hearing
Children
in the
are
news.
stupid.
Jesus.
That's why they're children. That's why they're children.
They're stupid.
Before you become a grown up, you're stupid.
So is your dad?
You don't know better.
So should your dad refer to you as a?
Yes, I am more stupid than him.
Really?
Yes.
I think I think by no means.
Wisdom comes with
No.
age and experience.
I think
my
that-
father has been through more
that-
age, more experience. So he's wiser than I am.
You do know
I
that
knows better.
wait.
I think
but
the fact that
Elijah, you do know that fools also grow old.
Me, I
Yes.
also think. I think.
So
Yes, they
as a
do.
child, do you think you'll forever be stupid
A
because
fool, a
you're
grown
stupid?
fool is a wiser version of a young fool.
Let me tell you something. Me, I am of the view that holding someone accountable does not mean you're wiser than them.
But by the way,
Exactly.
let me tell you,
It doesn't mean that you're wiser.
you people are just
It doesn't
And the
mean
sugarcoating.
that
fact
you're
that-
wiser.
and the
People are
fact-
just
and the fact that
sugarcoating
you-
what
and
this
the
guy
fact-
did
and the fact that you
with accountability.
yeah, no,
But it is
he was.
He was slow.
What do you mean?
He was
It was
accountable.
Well, he was not in a
Because
What
position
shows
to
that
hold
the
him.
grandparents are doing
What do you
nothing?
mean?
He was
What do you
not.
mean by that?
What
The
shows? He
grandparents-
was
Hey.
dying and they
He
were
was
living with
dying.
him.
Eh?
They live with him. They buried his.
Now let me ask you.
His
Let me ask,
uncle.
but who has-
months ago
the
to
parents were with him
alcoholism.
on the what?
They buried
Let me
AK-47
ask-
The hospital,
because
so
of fighting in a bar.
let me
Can
ask
you
you.
imagine?
Let me ask you. Let me ask
The
you.
How many more do you
the
have
parents
to
were in the
lose
hospital.
before you
You
call
see,
for
listen,
help?
See,
Listen.
Chameleon is not living with the parents.
What?
Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question.
He
He's
is.
living alone.
He's living with his
Let
parents.
me ask you a question. It doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't also
yeah,
matter.
it doesn't
It's
matter.
like
but let me
the-
ask you a question.
The list of it.
If I am building my
Yeah.
house, and I build it badly, and a conductor is passing by my house, and he says like, "This guy, how did this guy build his house? Why
No.
did he build it like?"
And then he tells you, and you buy again,
hold on.
Then you're like,
Hold on.
conductor
not fall.
does not have a
Hold
position
on.
to hold me
Let me
accountable.
account-
Let the
That's
example.
it,
Wait,
that's it.
don't take the
Let me-
example to the teacher to be marked. Let it first.
A
I
conductor,
know.
is going by my house. He's like, "Why did this guy build his house like this?" This guy should have built his house like this.
I think holding you accountable
But it's my
is a
house.
form of love.
You see, he's an outsider. He's an outsider.
Form of love.
This
It's
is
a
me-
form of
me
love.
is what I'm saying.
And Matthias,
This is what I'm saying.
Matthias and Elijah, if I never hold you
that's right.
accountable,
No.
just know I don't like
We
you.
are age mates.
Let me.
No.
You're okay.
I want
But
you-
my
I
parents,
want you
like,
to-
I started
I want
to
you
get
to
my
get-
mom that why are you
also
getting
thought-
money like
actually,
this?
I personally hold my parents
Eh?
accountable.
I want you to get my
You
point
can't
of
go and
view.
ask your dad, why are you
I want-
getting money
No,
in this
no.
way?
I hold,
Yet
and
you're
I
surviving
think
on that money.
I'm very no.
Edna.
Matthias,
I want you to.
you
I want you to
guys-
get my point
you
of
have
view.
There's some things you don't have to.
No,
I want you
are
guys to get-
decided to
I want you
fly
guys to
yourself
get.
facts.
I want you guys to get my point of view.
You know.
This conductor
No.
is looking at my house.
No, there is no point of view.
No, wait.
There is no point of view in that conductor story.
This
I
conductor-
later would
Not
like
there.
to put a point
Teddy,
across. Let's give him an
it's not
opportunity.
there.
This conductor is
what
looking
are you-
at my house.
What point are
What
you
is going to
go?
fall? Uh-huh.
Your house is going
This
to fall.
conductor is looking at my house. I'm
But
looking at the
it's
conductor
falling.
as a third party, a person who is not in my life. In this case, the conductor is the public. Us.
Uh-huh.
Us.
Again, me go.
Now, my child, when I'm building that house, my child can have an opinion.
Let me ask you a question.
Now, the opinion that he has about that house, he shouldn't ask about it from a conductor. Because the conductor then is not going to live in that house. The conductor didn't know about that house. He didn't know the history of the land. He didn't know my story. He didn't know whether it was what
But
I wanted
your
to
house
build.
is falling.
It doesn't matter. It's a third party, which is us, the public.
Yes.
Now, when the child says, "Labamzee we azimbe nyumba ye,"
Where you-
to a conductor, it doesn't make any difference. There is nothing will change. Because when a conductor comes and tells me, nyumba nga agizimba bubi, I will abuse and say, "Voku mudala go."
Eh,
That's what I'll tell him.
ebyo mu nyumba
Now,
bisigala bya mu
When that
nyumba.
son came to us and said, "Guys, my father, this and this has been beating my mother, is an alcoholic," that's his business. I care less about Chameleon than his music. I want his music. Let him give me more music.
How will he give you music when he's on the bed?
I just want
Let
to
him
tell
give
you
me
this.
more
I just
music.
want to tell
How
you
is he
two
going to
things.
give it to you
I
when
just
he's
want
on
to
the
tell
bed?
you.
I want you to listen to me. I want you to
Onagane.
get me carefully. I want you to get me carefully. I want you to get me carefully. Chameleon. When it regards his music,
Uh-huh.
I will care. When Chameleon
And the
has
one is not
issues,
singing
But
because
when
it's
it's
dead.
lip syncing,
listen,
you hear?
listen,
Because
listen.
our problem
when
here,
Chameleon,
we
when
want to
Chameleon has
preserve the
personal
man. We want
issues,
him
when
near
Chameleon
for
has
long.
personal issues, he won't look for me. He doesn't know me. When the people who will look for me when they have personal issues, I have siblings. They will look for me. They will not look for Chameleon.
Yeah.
They will not look for you. They will not look. They will look for me. He has his siblings. He has his
That is my
uncles,
point.
his aunties, his mothers. That's where the child should go and
Will
say,
think-
"But you people, you
Baz will stop making money from Chameleon to sell him alcohol.
to stop to prevent him because they want his music.
Because they had
They don't
other
care.
members saying that.
Yes.
They don't care.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay, but anyway.
When I have a
In
party at home,
America,
when I
to
have a
make the
party
public
at
like
home
that.
and I want
Even this
Chameleon,
company
That
is
guy
care.
doesn't
Recent, he's
care.
been
Even
holding
the
a glass. I don't know what he
companies
was taking.
It's okay,
Even.
but
He will say where
if
he
you're
is.
taking one
I
glass of
don't know.
champagne, 100.
When-
But the problem for my Chameleon, we'll be taking like 7 glasses of champagne.
when you
Only
see,
the whole bottle.
you see, when I have a party at home and I want Chameleon to
now
come,
he's taking only one. which is
because
okay.
I'm not going to say you guys hide all the alcohol because of Abamakasi's video. No,
No.
please, Chameleon. I'll tell him, Chameleon, I've paid you money.
At
Please
least
sing. Don't care
you
about the
will
alcohol.
Put him in check.
How?
Guys,
I don't
You
care.
cannot be having an.
All I'll care about is that I've paid him the money he
fact
asked
that
me
you
and
don't care.
I want the music.
I think the fact that you don't care.
That's not how we
You
hold
as an individual
accountable
and
to
not
parents.
Obama.
It is not in my
not the way how we do
position.
it.
It's not
That's
in
not
my
how we do
position
And like that's
to say anything about Chameleon's
that's
personal
your
life.
own constitutional
What do you mean by personal
principle.
life?
It's
This is
not
your brother.
okay.
This
Let
is
me ask you.
That's not what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
We as the public, it's not our business.
But
I think
It's not our business.
No, I think I
two
want
things that are business of the public: domestic violence and death.
That we can talk about,
because
but
then,
not
I mean,
Abamakas.
if
This one said
Chameleon
they
died
don't
right
domestic
now,
violence. No,
Hey, it was supposed
yes.
to be a family
Feeling
inside.
What?
Inside
Death?
the issue.
You see, we are not talking
It's not
about
dying.
Daniela coming out to say
There's-
she was
Right now,
domestically
if that family, the Mayanja,
abused.
if Mayanja, Chameleon, they tell him, we are going to replace your pancreas. And we are taking
We
it
shall
in.
collect. They'll
And
make a car wash and we
they
collect
do car
money.
washes.
Hey,
You
we
know
shall
how
collect
many-
money because of his music,
Yet
not
you
because
could
of
have prevented
Abamakas.
it.
yet
We shall
this is
collect
something he could
Be-
have avoided
because of
in
his
the
music.
He's
past.
going to die because of alcohol.
Imagine
You
his
know what
music
will
rates
kill
are
him
up to
then?
2
Yeah,
years.
Shema.
No.
You see,
You know,
I'm not
Mecha Amuite.
I have not criticized Daniela
Yes.
for coming out to talk about her domestic violence.
Yes.
It's in her place. She was abused. Let her talk about it. I'll empathize with her. When Abba Marcus comes out and talks about his father's alcoholism to us, please,
You only
that's
want
not
to
our
be engaged
business.
when they are buying a new pancreas for him.
If
Yeah,
Abba,
and then
no,
there's a
if
time
Abba
will come
Marcus
in
comes out
when
and
they are
says, guys,
fundraising,
And death will come in. Death
Right,
shall
but
come in.
fans.
if Abba Marcus
says
comes
death.
out and says, guys, my father gave me alcohol
I cannot
when I was
say
5 years
people for the
old,
same cloth.
I will go and say Chameleon. I'll make a podcast and say Chameleon is a bad father. How does he give his child alcohol at a young age? But when Abba Marcus comes and says, my father
And that
drinks a
is
lot
what
of
I don't
alcohol,
agree with.
and he's telling me that is...
Sit you and as another parent judging another parent how they're raising their kids.
Uh-huh.
That's not what I agree with.
When a parent, if you give your child
But when
alcohol
your
at 5
kid-
years, I will come and
But
criticize
let me
you.
tell you,
As who?
As a concerned
Listen,
member of
listen,
society.
Exactly.
You see.
The
This is
same
the thing.
energy.
see.
that the
Concerned member of
that
the
the conductor
society.
wants.
Shalom,
We are
shalom.
concerned.
You see.
Concerned member of society.
See.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
So why
The
can't you
future
be con-
generation.
So why can't you be concerned
Abba
about
Marcus,
somebody's health?
Abba Marcus, who is a child, is caring about the old people.
No, let me ask you a question.
Let
You
us
see,
question.
what you guys have to know is we need to move within our culture. As Africans, as Africans,
The man is dying or you
as
know
a-
Gamba culture.
I didn't know what.
Like, what do you mean? Okay,
is
so
he dead?
explain more about this
African culture.
because this is literally
African culture
Children.
has led us to 1. Polygamy. 1, 2.
What's wrong
domestic
with
violence.
polygamy?
What is wrong with polygamy?
What's wrong with polygamy?
African
Do you know
culture
how
has also led to a lot of broken
Eh?
families.
Thank you,
guys are
because
saying
you're still
African
stuck
culture.
in
You people-
African
This
culture.
era
And
has
also
done
many
more
people
harm than
who are
African
suffering
tradition
out
African
there
culture.
because of culture.
African culture has
Really?
brought child marriages and we should keep quiet, tight-lipped. It's not my business. They're
It's
getting
not
a
my
9-year-old
business.
You
man.
go to have you ever been in a club? Have you ever been in a club? The age
what
that
do you
is in a
mean?
club
Of
is 17, 16, 18.
But they're
Those
not-
are the, in African traditional society, you could not find those kids doing that nonsense.
What is wrong with polygamy?
Eh?
What is wrong with polygamy?
That's not today's.
What is wrong with polygamy?
We shall invite Elijah on the polygamy podcast.
What you have to know, this generation has done more harm than African traditional society or
and
African.
so-
There is nothing wrong with
and so
polygamy. There's
we-
everything wrong with
Every
adultery,
generation,
but nothing
every
wrong with polygamy,
generation
guys.
has its weaknesses. But
That's-
the fact is, our generation will
This
not
one has done
and
more harm.
Our generation will not.
Because kids try to
Our-
be parents,
Don't
parents
talk
try to
about
be
me.
to be-
Our
to be
generation
what?
will not repeat the mistakes of our
This
parents.
generation's
Which
That is
mistakes?
problem.
because that is it, and
Which
that is the
mistakes?
Do you know-
debate.
do you know
Adama
this
Joa, Adama
generation's
Joa,
problem?
Adama, They agree with me.
No one has.
Do you know this generation's problem?
Uh-huh.
Technology.
Uh-huh.
If there was no technology, Abba Marcus would have talked to the right people
Yeah.
He did.
to deal
No,
with his
he
father.
He
did.
didn't do anything.
He
did.
Let me tell you.
He did.
Even by
He
the
even
way,
mentioned that
did.
he did.
He did.
He even
Do
mentioned
you
what
that
know
he
he
that
thinks
one
is
thing?
right, that's
To
where
come
we
and
are
start
coming.
fighting
You
the
see,
bus.
you see.
To start fighting
You
the
see-
alcohol,
you see in life,
right?
you
What
see in
do
life,
want
you
him
see
to
in life,
do?
you see in
He's
life,
right.
when we are pursuing
You've
so many
got
ventures,
to hold your
when we are
parents accountable
pursuing
because you
ventures
love
in life,
them.
you see,
You hold your parents accountable.
But there is a way you should
not
do
because
that.
you're wiser.
There is
yes,
the way you should
but
do that,
exactly.
not the way how
Thank
you
you for
did
agreeing
that.
with me.
I'm
You
not
can
agreeing
talk
with
about-
you.
You said
Edna.
there is a way. Exactly. He
Edna.
should have done it in that way, in a way that he feels comfortable,
Edna.
and that was the
Edna.
way.
No.
And it got the voice
No.
out there
No.
and Chameleon
No.
because
I'm telling you, first
you
of all,
see, the reason why we're having this debate is because you think Chameleon's name was tarnished by that video, but it was not tarnished because
Well, it was.
Chameleon. Because
It was.
he's going to lose more money
It was.
than he
No,
was
you
making.
see,
Chameleon
you
is
know
going
what
to
I mean?
die
I want
with
you to know, I
less
want
respect
you-
than he would have.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's
He's going to
okay.
die with-
Remember,
it's not
let's
okay.
There are people who
It's
never
okay.
knew that
I
he's
have
a
never-
drunkard.
What do you mean by
I-
There are a lot of people who didn't know that he's a drunkard person.
Can respect resurrect you?
Lucky
And
Dube,
respect
Lucky
you.
Dube
Can I
probably
bring
had
you
his
back to
flaws.
life?
Lucky Dube probably had his
Do you
flaws.
still speak
But
about him because he was
yes.
respected?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, we do.
Will you stop playing
Yes.
Chameleon's music because you don't respect him? Are you crazy?
No, he's
no.
going to
I
lose
probably
business
will.
than
I probably will.
Yeah.
Let's get serious.
I probably
Okay, let's
will.
see. Kubanga respect Bajiria.
Exactly.
Tebajiria, let me tell you
Let's
this.
respect
I'm
them.
telling
Let's
Lucky
get back to
Dube's,
life.
Lucky Dube's legacy has fed his family to death.
And
And it
Chameleon's
is still
family,
doing so.
Chameleon's
It's
legacy
still
is
be
going
doing
to
so.
it
It's
will.
going to
won't.
feed
It
the
won't.
generation.
Because of the stupid Abba Marcus.
Eh.
If Chameleon's legacy
no.
can be killed by one TikTok
It
video
will.
by a 19-year-old holding him accountable,
Look
for
at
alcohol, it was
PDD.
not
Look
there
at
in the first
PDD.
place.
Look at PDD. Look at R. Kelly.
Are we comparing
R.
Chameleon
Kelly?
and P. Diddy right now?
Yes.
Do you know what
Yes.
P. Diddy did?
You cannot
Do you know what P.
compare
Diddy
P.
did?
Diddy. As in, I mean, P.
You know
Well-
what R. Kelly did?
Well,
P. Diddy
well.
really.
I am going to get
Abamakas
angry. Are you
just
comparing alcoholism to
Abamakas
rap? Are
Abamakas
you
just
comparing
What is
alcoholism
Let me
to
ex- let me explain.
Molesting,
Let me
molesting,
explain.
drug-
Abamakas
drug
just
addict,
got his father,
sex
put
trafficking,
him
all
in the
those
same
things.
cage as P. Diddy and R. Kelly. That's what
Let's-
Abamakas did.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That is exactly what he did.
So
Can you-
unless you didn't go to
No.
school.
I'm telling you, that's
No.
what he did.
Shanakota Asho.
That is what he did.
Okashoma.
You see,
And you're a lawyer, man.
But
Right
what
now,
he
you're not
yes,
in
it's
the same
reality. It's reality. He's going to
category.
lose more
Okay.
money.
You're not in the
He's
same
going to,
category.
he lost more money than he would
Lawyer,
have
like
made.
a council.
The
They're
respect he
not
had.
in the same category.
would
You
put
cannot
someone-
call this
Well, they're
way.
now because of Abamakas. Now they are
They cannot be.
because of Abamakas. Now they are
Yeah.
same category.
They have even lost the money.
Council
Same
Elijah.
category.
Council
Lost the
Elijah, when the
respect.
judge says that Chameleon, we are putting you in prison, you'll be like, yeah, Chameleon should be in the same
Because
cage
of
with
Abamakas,
Elijah.
yes.
Yeah, he's a
Take him there.
drunkard.
Take him there. He's
He's
a
a
drunkard.
drunkard.
He's
Yeah,
an
shit.
abuser. Take him
Yeah,
there.
he's a drunkard.
Because of Abamakas.
Hey. But
Because of
me, I
Abamakas.
never knew actually. I'm telling you, there is a way you
Oh
do
my
so. There is a way.
God.
Pass through an uncle.
Hold accountable,
Yeah.
but there is a way you do it.
Tell a
Like,
parent to
podcast
tell
That's
him.
not the right way,
They show us-
guys.
But you see,
Accountability is
this is what I wanted to say.
Why
This is
we
what
are
I
not
wanted to say.
bringing
I
it
wanted to
because
say.
The
I don't know.
reason as to why Chameleon is receiving treatment, a reason as to why he went
I had
to
wanted
the
to say.
US to receive treatment is
Someone
because,
had to come out
No,
and speak about it.
is because
I
it
had-
feels like he's
I had wanted to say.
ashamed.
You see, I had wanted to
His
say.
name is being
that-
tarnished, so he's going to
No,
protect
he's
his
looking
name
for a
and be
better-
a good
Well,
example.
not
to the
anymore.
young
Not
No.
anymore. It has been flashed.
Yeah.
It is a septic
If
tank now.
Chameleon's been, I've told you,
It's a
I've
TikTok.
said it before, and I'm going to say it
Nothing-
again.
nothing
If
to do
Chameleon's name,
But you see-
if Chameleon's name is going to be wiped by one TikTok
It is.
video, it was not there in
It
the
is.
first
in
place.
the first place.
Oh, it was there.
And it was about
Oh, that man is a
die.
legend.
I'm telling
If
you,
it, if
he has
he
lost-
wasn't a legend,
The man
let
is a
me give
Now,
you
legend.
the
examples
managers
of
even
legends.
were going
Ara
to
Kelly.
pull out.
Man,
Ara
The
Kelly.
kid is just
Let me tell you,
touching
as much
their
as I
name.
hate R. Kelly so much, and I hate that I'm even saying it here,
He has
he
lovely
said that
music. Oh, he has beautiful music.
he has nice music,
Ah.
and you're listening to it.
And you're
Those
still listening.
And
you
yes,
imagine?
his name was
the prisoners
tarnished.
are blasting to
And-
his music,
and-
and here we are here suffering.
Oh, come on, Junior.
Yes, that's the reality.
Yes, R. Kelly has nice music, and
Yeah.
he was a legend.
Oh
If you're
my
calling Chameleon a
God.
legend,
He is a legend.
He
we
is
are
a
not going to
legend.
stop listening to his music because of
Well,
one video.
No, what you are saying is
Spotify may remove his music
Hey.
from their app.
R. Kelly removed
There is
Spotify's
endless.
music.
Spotify, those applications remove R. Kelly's music. When
But
you
I have
search,
not
it's not
stopped
there.
playing it.
When you because you downloaded, you're ancient.
But we
You're
can,
ancient.
The percentage
of getting
again,
money
again,
reduces,
we
by the
cannot
way.
compare
You don't play
R. Kelly
online.
to Chameleon.
Same WhatsApp group now because of Abba
Chameleon's
Marcus.
offense was not
Because of
taken
Abba-
care
No,
of
what is she's
himself.
forgetting?
And
Now the
actually,
managers
and
are going
actually,
to pull out.
Me,
Hey,
me,
everyone.
me.
The
And guys, I don't
the
think
brand-
we can
You know
really-
what?
the companies that were
I don't
giving
think I can
Chameleon
do this.
gigs are going to
If
pull out.
those managers and brands didn't pull out when Daniela talked about domestic violence, and they're pulling out because Chameleon's dying, those brands did not like him in the first place.
You're looking at
Period.
an hexagon from one angle.
No.
Go around it.
You guys are just very
Go around the
selfish.
hexagon.
And you should have
from one
taken-
angle.
Go
that's
around the
it.
hexagon.
Buffet.
It's not a circle. Go around the hexagon.
Hey.
You see what I wanted to say is
Okay.
we in life we pursue so many ventures. Some we succeed at, some we fail.
I hope these are your parting shots. Come on, it sounds like a motivational.
Some we succeed at, some we fail. When Abba Marcus went to the family and he finishes it, he should have said, I have failed. And it's okay.
It's
Not say, oh, let me go to the public, let me
It's
still
not
pursue
okay.
it.
It's not okay.
No, he made the bad situation worse. Much worse.
He was
And
such
I
a
assure you,
father.
Abba Marcus will regret his decision when he grows up and becomes wiser.
I think
don't
It will be one
I
of his
think that-
life's
I don't
regrets.
think
I
we're
think
going
that-
to conclude on this
my
show.
parting shots. Can I have my parting
Yes,
shots?
I'm coming to that. We're not going to conclude this show. So let's have parting shots from everyone.
My parting shots. Let's
And-
start with mine. Let's start with mine.
Okay.
Let us start with mine. He's saying that Abba Marcus is going to, if my deepest regret was saving my father's life by making a TikTok video, and I'm regretting it at 45, I would have made it in life. I'm just saying. And if Chameleon's name as a legend is going to be tarnished by one TikTok video, he was not a legend in the first place. He was not a legend. Just mwalimu wana muwane. Elijah Yogera.
Well,
What do you like?
Chameleon is a legend.
Thank you for
Love his
admitting.
music. He's a great man.
Are you going to stop watching now?
No one could do what he did. Or at least no one has done it yet. And there's nothing wrong. Okay. Abamarcus perhaps had the right intentions, but used the
You're on our side now.
mode of solving whatever he wanted to solve.
Should parents be?
And
should children hold parents
I
accountable?
believe Abamarcus made the bad situation worse.
Should
Because
children hold parents accountable?
for whatever Chameleon was left with in his life and legacy, Abamarcus just flushed it down the drain, and I don't think it will ever come out.
You were not
I mean,
a
we all
Chameleon
have our flaws,
fan. You were not a
and
Chameleon fan.
we shouldn't be remembered by our
If you
flaws.
can follow Arcade's
Because of
vision,
Abamarcus,
fine.
because of Abamarcus,
Uh-huh.
we shall not remember Chameleon by the good. We shall only remember him by the bad, because that is what makes the news.
No.
Sickness is not
Uh,
a bad character.
Otherwise, there
It's
is
a
nothing
failure.
wrong.
If you can
with
download
polygamy.
Arcade's
There is
music
really
on
nothing wrong with
pirated sites,
polygamy. What is bad is adultery. Guys, do not commit adultery. But if you have more than one wife, there's nothing wrong.
What was the topic of
Yeah.
discussion?
He's still
There's
supporting
nothing.
Should
polygamy.
children hold their parents
Now.
accountable?
Clearly, Elijah.
Should children hold their parents accountable?
Yes, but using the right channel.
Yes, but in their bedroom.
Thank
And
you.
don't record.
Thank you so much.
Don't
Ben
record.
has ended, you're on our side.
Yes.
I would say this.
Should children hold their parents accountable?
Wait.
Let's let him.
I'm bringing this into African traditional society, the way how it used to be. I'm going to tell you that children and women, there is the way how they used to approach man in the house. And that way, trust me, we're developing at a higher speed. But because of TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and etc.,
We're not developing.
and the so-called rights, it's my right to talk to my father like this. It's my right.
Stupid.
Those things have tarnished, and they are taking us back.
Stupid. People now talk to their bosses how they want.
Yeah. Now,
Anyway,
stupid.
disrespect
you see,
is
in Runyankore we say, omukuru takora chi
That's what
tashovya.
Tashobya.
And we need to agree and accept that someone cannot just
who said who's that Munyanko who said?
okay.
Yeah, some dead sister somewhere.
Yes,
That
and
is-
that's what I'm
that
telling
is-
you.
don't
That's what I'm telling you, that because of this era, children want to be the parents, and some parents also want to be children. Like, it is now a mixture of confusion.
So I would
holding say
people
this-
accountable is a form of love.
It is.
Point blank.
Oh,
Period.
by all means.
No,
Yeah.
As we also.
but as I conclude, let's go back to our culture, how things used to be.
Culture,
Trust
GDA.
me, it will be
GDA, the
a
only
great
people
way
who are
of doing
benefiting from
things.
culture are the kings and kingdoms and their children.
Because of you.
you're
Because of
not
people like
benefiting.
you. You people have trashed our culture.
Yeah.
It is gone. Because
Yeah.
of people like
we
you.
no longer now have
we don't have a benefit from it.
GDA.
you see,
Go to Greenland.
Okay,
Hey,
go to
we
Greenland.
you will see.
coming. Actually, we have come to the end of the show, and let us know what you also think. Are children allowed to hold their parents
They
accountable?
should.
Are they allowed to speak up on, issues that they feel are really concerning? Well, so many ideas are coming up and all. Elijah, you're wearing an interesting shirt. You didn't talk about it.
Okay, before I talk about the shirt, what
I know.
should be stopped is children publicly bringing family issues to the public. That is wrong.
They should hold their parents
That is
accountable.
wrong. Yes, the
Thank
right
you.
way. I agree.
Thank you.
But the public shouldn't be involved.
Thank you.
It should be
Elijah.
family issues.
Me and you.
This
we are
is,
besties. First, give me a handshake. Thank you.
This is a
Like
shirt.
that.
Yes,
Ah,
I'm looking
yeah.
forward to a time where we
yeah,
develop
yeah.
mentally.
Actually, I'm telling you what should be done. I'm telling you, if we are still believing in our culture,
the
wouldn't
debate
be
The
here.
debate is over.
Culture
Let's
is-
Wouldn't be here.
Let's
very.
It's
very
because our
important
culture has
thing.
been
This is a
tarnished.
very
That's why
important
we are
thing.
here.
There's something
Eh?
important
Very
Elijah would like
important
to
thing I
tell
want to
us.
talk about.
But if you're going to beat the Kalambo,
This is
church.
Pirates Rugby Club. Black Pirates Rugby Club. This is Pirates merchandise. I am an ardent fan of Pirates Rugby Football Club.
Rugby in football.
Yeah, it's how it's completed.
It's a football.
It's how they write them. Yeah,
Damn,
so
damn,
it's
damn.
Rugby Football Club. Yeah, we hail from Boyogerere, Kings Park Arena.
Oh, it's a Ugandan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a rugby, the best
Support
rugby
Uganda.
club in Uganda. We welcome you to Kings Park. Please,
Guys, we've come to the end of the show, like you've had.
The next topic is
What's
polygamy.
called Arena? Boyogerere.
Kings Park Arena.
Kings Park
Boyogerere.
Arena. Boyogerere.
Yeah,
Every weekend, be there to
But
watch.
polygamy-
rugby chill.
Leave polygamy
rugby
alone,
chill.
guys. We have come to the end. Let us know in the comments. Follow Faraja Digital TV, Faraja Television. Follow us on all our platforms. Please note that views are entirely our own views. That they're not, afflicted or
Me, they are
affiliated
views
to
of-
anything.
Views
That is
of me
very
and all
important.
my siblings.
That is
We
You're
very
not
shall
affiliated
important.
to anything or anyone. And
Yeah.
My views
otherwise,
are mine and for Abba Marcus.
welcome back and a happy New Year.
Yeah, my views are
Wish you the
mine
best
and not
this
my
year.
family or anyone.
Guys,
else.
this is the end.
Abba Marcus.